message loud and clear to send a message across the United States, across this nation, across Turtle Island, that all life is sacred, save Mother Earth, and to protect sacred sites and burial grounds of our ancestors. We continue to struggle to protect these sacred places of our ancestors. If it wasn't for our ancestors, we wouldn't be here today gathering at these universities and delivering the message about all life is sacred.
Why UC Berkeley?
UC Berkeley is a place that stores 13,000 remains of our ancestors. There's many of our ancestors that are locked up in gym lockers and cardboard boxes, including their sacred objects and their artifacts. And we want our ancestors back. They are being held hostage, and we want them back to be reinterred back into Mother Earth, where they belong in Mother Earth. That's our culture. That's our belief.
My name is Natalie Solares. This ceremony, I'm a student here at UC Berkeley, and this ceremony we did this ceremony in order to honor the Ohlone ancestors, our ancestors that are found here, and other Native ancestors that are here. Back in last month, we were talking to Luta at Segurate, and he was telling us how he feels a little hurt when he comes here, and it's hard for him to come to Berkeley when he has ancestors, abuelitos, that are found over there at Bancroft Library, just in bags, and it just thinking about it, it hurt me thinking that what if my ancestors were there, and I found out that my ancestors were there too. So we wanted to do this ceremony as a blessing to bless the area, help show that we know that they're there and we honor them. Mi nombre es Natalie Solares. Yo soy estudiante aquí de UC Berkeley y ayudé a poner este evento aquí para honrar a nuestros hermanos nativos y nuestros hermanos ancestros que están aquí. Hace un mes platicamos con el muchacho Luta, que nos dijo que aquí en un lugar, aquí en una biblioteca, tienen sus ancestros aquí en bolsas y cajas bien desrespetadas, y queríamos venir y honrarlos, enseñarles a los ancestros que conocimos que están aquí y pues honrarlos y enseñarles que reconocimos que estamos en sus tierras.
My name is Frank Cortez Bautista. My Mexican name is Chicome Malinali. Well, the ceremony was about honoring our brothers, the Native Americans here, that we were supporting the people for their ancestors and burial grounds, and it was over there in Bancroft Library, and yeah, I just came and supported. And I'm from Calpuli, Coatlicue.
Where are you from? Okay, my name is Michael Preston. I'm from the Wintu tribe in Northern California, from the Winnemem Band, and I'm here in support of this ceremony I hear that just happened, and in support of sacred sites and ceremonies in general. We're in support of.
How do you know about the ceremony or the event?
Oh, it's kind of interesting. I didn't know about this ceremony until I happened to walk out of my classroom and I heard the drums going on. And I walked over and I seen that there was an actual ceremony going on. It wasn't just dansante practice. It was a ceremony, and I seen some people that I knew over here and ditched my class and then came over and joined the group and joined the circle and offered some of the energy and some of that healing, received some of that healing that was there as well.
Did you know why they did the ceremony in front of the Bancroft Library?
I'm not exactly sure, but I'm guessing that the Bancroft Library has a lot to do with some of the injustices that have happened on this campus. Perhaps there was a burial site that might have been there, probably dug up some remains at that particular site, and I know they house a lot of bones here on the UC Berkeley campus, and so that's what I'm guessing. There's lots of hurt, you might say, on this campus. I know there's other places around here that remains have been found.
How's it going? My name is Laura Studio.
And are you part from any Capuli?
I am from the group Coatlicue.
Can you tell us a little bit about what happened today in the ceremony, and why was the ceremony in front of the Bancroft Library?
Today we had a ceremony. More than anything, it was to support the native people of this particular land, which would be the Ohlone people, which run from here all the way down to Monterey Bay. And we were here because our ancestors, not necessarily mine, and I know that, I keep that in mind, but as a native person, I support struggles of other native people, particularly tribes in California, because I for myself know that I am not from a California tribe, but I am native and I am Indian. There are ancestors buried here, not mine. The Ohlone people have their ancestors buried here, and not on their will, but forced. There's what this school does, this university that people pay so much money for, desecrates native people's burial grounds. If we were to ask for them back as native people, we would be called terrorists. But if we were to go do that to a neighboring cemetery, then people would have real issues with us doing that. They would call us terrorists as well as put us in jail, who knows how long or how much of a fine. So that's what we're out here for, a ceremony, to pray and honor those ancestors, as well as keep in mind that their spirit still lives on beyond that. But for us, it's to give them a little piece of that, for the same reason that there are songs and ceremonies to put ancestors into the ground, but not to dig them back up. It's kind of unheard of, really.
Yo me llamo Patricia Juárez, mi nombre en náhuatl es Chicueicoatl. Yo nací en un día Chicueicoatl, ese es mi primer nombre. Lo que hicimos aquí fue honrar a los ancestros Ohlones y otros ancestros nativos americanos que los tienen en una forma muy respetuosa en Bancroft Library, en la biblioteca Bancroft. Ahí no solo tienen a los ancestros Ohlones y de otros Native American, pero también tienen nuestros amochtli, nuestros libros de mexicas o de toltecas. Tienen una copia del Borgia y nosotros no podemos tocarlos, son nuestros libros. Entonces tenemos varias cosas por las que nosotros hicimos esto, pero la primera, la más importante, es para decirles a los abuelitos Ohlones y a los abuelitos Native American que estamos aquí, que los honramos con nuestro corazón, a pesar de que esta universidad los tiene en una forma muy respetuosa allá. Entonces queremos nosotros honrarlos, queremos decirles que estamos aquí, queremos decirles que los respetamos y que los queremos, nosotros como indígenas que somos. Y es una parte también para luchar por nosotros, luchar por nuestra identidad, luchar por ellos, luchar por nosotros como seres humanos, porque lo que hacen es que nos dicen que nosotros no somos humanos, somos indios, o somos animales, o no sé qué cosas somos. Pero nosotros luchamos, esa es la energía de Huitzilopochtli. Luchamos, aunque nos digan todo eso, decimos, sabes que no estoy de acuerdo. Y esta danza fue una forma también de lucha. Es una forma, no solo honrarse, es una forma de lucha para nosotros. Entonces, con honor que pudimos danzar aquí.
Gracias. Eso dio mucha molestia. Can you explain why is the reason en inglés ahora, más o menos? Ok, y si nos puede explicar un poquito de qué se trató la ceremonia y por qué vino la gente, de qué se trata este evento.
Bueno, se vino a honrar a los hermanos nativos americanos y muy pocas personas saben que sus restos están aquí y estamos haciendo un honor para ellos porque estamos en tierras amónicas. Hoy yo sé que hay restos de gente nativa y que queremos trasladarlos por su gente para que se les venore como debe de ser.
Oye, ¿de qué Capuli viene?
Capuli Coatlicue de Oakland, en la Hacienda Peralta.
Gracias.
Wendy Ortiz del Calpuli en Xochilihuica. Es que en la Bancroft Library hay los remains. ¿Es okay if I talk in Spanish? There's a lot of artifacts and our ancestors are there, but they're there disgracefully and unhonorably because they're just put in boxes and they're basically just stuffed into a locker. And there are Ohlone ancestors and Aztec ancestors as well, and so we went to the Bancroft Library to share our energy with our ancestors, para que nos escuchen, para que nos sientan.
My name is Wichak Piluta Candelaria, and I'm Rumsen Ohlone and Apache.
Can you tell us a little bit about the ceremony took place and why did it took place in front of the library, the Bancroft Library right here in UC Berkeley?
Okay, so the event that took place tonight was an honoring, an acknowledgement, and a praying for the healing of our ancestors that are housed underneath the Bancroft Library. They have over 11,000 pieces of native remains, which include Ohlone people, Miwok people, Patwin people, Maidu, Yokut, Shumash, and possibly Mexica remains also there. But these remains are housed in inhospitable conditions underneath in the basement. They're housed in garbage bags and placed in lockers. And there's leaky pipes down there. There's rat feces down there. And this has all been documented. So we wanted to acknowledge our ancestors and pray for their healing to kind of also continue the healing with us today. And so this was a collaboration of a couple different communities here. One being the California Indian community, the Ohlone people that came out, also the Mexica community, the people that came out to host the ceremony and do the danza for us, and also the Lakota community represented by UNA and Quanah Parker Brightman. So this was a collaboration of these different communities coming together to pray for the healing of our ancestors, and it was a very beautiful ceremony. Today we pray, tomorrow we fight, you know, but today was just one of those days that we come together and we pray in a peaceful way, and that strength is building for tomorrow.